you have to go to the Euro. If you go deep in the Champions League, you have to play that. If you go deep, obviously, at the Euro, so it's way longer. Where he's going to go, nobody knows. Everyone thinks that he's going to be one place.
Would that be a problem for you in terms, obviously, you're the coach in the Olympics, it's in Paris, I'm sure the whole of France wants him there. It looks like he's going to move on. I mean, is that something now where I'm sure you've got some sort of contact with Mbappe, but I mean, would you have spoken to him right now about the option going forward?
I didn't speak to him yet directly about the Olympic situation. I've been calling players, as you will know. I will keep that for myself, obviously. But Kylian went on TV the other day and said himself that he would like to play them. I mean, nobody here will not want to have Kylian Mbappe in his team, right? That's just crazy. But he also said, and I'm aware of that it will depend of the team. So I need to explain to people that the Olympic Games are not under FIFA date. So the teams can say no, you know, in terms of releasing the players. So it's not a matter of wanting, it's more can he? Will he have the approval of his team to come?
But when you think of the situation that he's in, how long it'd be maybe before he makes that move for Madrid, let's say that, would you almost have to wait until he'd signed and knew who was manager? Would that be how difficult would that be for you?
It is tough, but it's not so much about also Kylian, because now I'm going to open up a bit more about the situation. It's having the situation of the players that are going to have playing for French teams. Obviously, it's in France. I would like to think that they're going to release the players.
Yeah.
The problem that I will have is the players that are playing for teams abroad, which they don't have to send them. That's going to be tricky. And so I can give you an example. For example, you do your list. I go and I speak to your club. Let's say I want Jamie Carragher. We shake hands. Yeah, you will have him. But then after you move club. So I'm going to need to have the approval of that club now. So when you do your list of 18 plus 4, so the 4 are only there to be, if there is an issue with injuries, right?
Standby, yeah.
But then the 18, right? From the 18, you do your list. Let's say that you have 3 above 23 that are in the list. I'm just saying all of that are massive if and suppositions. You also going to have maybe players from your generation in that squad. I don't know what Didier Deschamps is going to do, and we're all going to have to wait and respect that. Is the big boss. But how do you prepare games when some maybe of your squad is going to be at the Euro? So how do you stay with 11 players, for example, or 12 or 13, and you're going to ask teams now to release players to just be part of the preparation, but they won't be part of the Olympics because you're waiting for the others. Those are the stuff that right now with my staff, we're thinking of how long can you wait? Which direction are you going? Who are going to be the 3 above 23? It's a tough one because one show that you're sure of is that nothing is sure. Do you understand what I mean? Because it can change.
If you're trying to build a team, it's not just about having the best players. You know that. It's about having a team that can win something. How long do you have to go where you actually say, these are my guarantees, and you know what? I've got to forget about an Mbappe or somebody else because I've got to work with this team.
This is what we're working on as long as possible because ultimately you want to have as many players as possible in the preparation, right? But you also want to have the best team. And so how long you're going to go? There is going to be a deadline that we're going to, talk about with the staff and the players. But ultimately, you want the best team. How long can you wait? But my issue is, if you agree that the player is going to come, but then he moves, like a team can say, yeah, you can have him, knowing that they're going to sell him. Now I need to find and beg another team to make sure that they're going to release that player. I'm talking about teams abroad, where my players are abroad. So it is a tough one. But to talk about Kylian, hey, he's going to be on the team to release him. He said he wants to do them. That's music to the ears of everybody. But it's not going to be up to him, though.
He wants you, Kylian. He wants you in. Come on! He needs to win this title.